Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel where I build apps live for entertainment or pleasure, and it's been a ton of fun. First things first, I cannot wait to talk about we have a new 5-star review. The best transit apps hands down, says Starlet91. Must have app for all New Yorkers. Seriously, it's helped figure out how fast I need to hustle for the next train, plan my transfers efficiently within the station, and overall peace of mind in what is the most hectic public transportation system in the country. It's crazy accurate and always reliable. I love being able to click and see the arrival times, have the map all in the same view. A plus plus. Yeah, that's exciting. It's exciting to be noticed and appreciated this way. Thank you so much, Starlet91. Hope you're having all kinds of peace of mind this weekend. And I guess we'll get back to our Android work. So we've been working on adding path trains to our subway app. And we did a lot of work yesterday to get ready for this, and the day before that too. Um, and I think it's time to make the API call. So let's go ahead and define one. I guess it can be on the singleton. So I guess we'll have to define this. I guess here with all our other services. Oh, I wanted to make this a folder actually. The function F6 to move to package. Maybe just a path. And here we can sneak at our iOS version to remember how we did this. Yeah, so I guess the main function is going to be getting all arrivals for a station ID. I guess on Android it's just called Android Station ID altogether. We don't have station filters on Android quite yet. Looks like this is another type to that we might need. Let's continue on though. Right, so first off, we have to check if path is enabled, which means this needs a reference to the I guess to the preferences so it can check. Which I guess means we have to think about how we want to manage how preferences are going to be passed down to the services. Hmm. It's like these services take a weak reference to the context, so we can pass that down and get access to the things we need from the context. I suppose. What is it? Something like that. Um, and we can say something like preference manager dot get, yeah, from the context. Here we can say transit system dot load. Oh, I guess this is a shared preference. Yeah, so if it's not allowed, um, and we'll just return null straight up, I guess. And I guess it's kind of important to think of who is going to be calling this. The all arrivals interactor, and is there a separate one for the pop-up? This uses the all arrivals interactor as well. Okay, so we'll need to update in one spot then. So I guess that's good. I guess it would be kind of like here-ish. and so on and so forth. Well, you know what I can do? I can put a link to this at the bottom here. Who's going to type this in? Maybe I can copy image and paste it here. It's a little large, but I guess it celebrates it in a little way. And then I guess we need some way to kind of combine station arrivals with path arrivals. Yeah, this ended up being kind of a big refactoring on the iOS side, and it looks like we're gonna need to do big refactoring here on Android as well. But this one is a lot less complicated. Um, so I guess that part's nice. Just call it a list of strings for now, just so that we are compiling. Uh, yeah, so kind of a side quest or a request really is going to be refactor to a reusable arrival model. Where is my Git client? I want to save where we're at. Start adding path API client. So then this idea of a decorated arrival, this takes the arrival from the MTA, adds some other information to it. I don't think we need to send all of this to the screen. I think we can make a smaller data class for that. I would say struct, but we're in Kotlin today. Let's see, so this calls deliver arrivals, sends it to the director, and then it sends it to the UI. And the UI calls refresh on the recycler adapter. Um, And that is here, arrivals adapter. Yeah, so this gets an entire station arrivals. Okay, so this is where we can start to make the change. Let's close the other tabs. Yeah, we just want something other than a decorated arrival. We want a arrival view model, I think. Let's see. So what do we get off of this thing? Decorated arrival. We need the station status, I suppose. What else do we get off of here? We get a timestamp. Uh, route, I guess. And is that it? So if I change this up here and I build, we get a few type mismatches, but other than that, it cleans up nicely, I think. Oh, we have a did tap. And it passes the whole model back. Interesting. Oh, the trip ID. It's the trip ID from the view. That's all a little gross. We definitely need to rework that. Um, I guess for now, it can be optional because the path trains don't have ID. The path API is a lot more limited than the MTA's API. Where is this error? Here, it's just the did tap. So this should be the trip ID. Or should it be the arrival ID? I guess the trip ID. It's not going to give me errors there until I clean the rest of this up. Okay, that's looking good. And now this is a, there's still these decorated arrivals. These need to be view models as well now. Which means we can update, where is it? That station arrivals thing. This thing. So here we'll just check if it's null and then carry on. Yeah, maybe like that. There we go. Here I think we can take the decorated arrival and create an arrival view model from it. We need to like do like a double loop or something. First it does the group to create this separation. Um, what does this do? Yeah, I guess we can pop the direction on the model as well. And then we can say arrival view model is route, it.arrival.direction, it.arrival.timestamp, it.arrival.the trip ID, and where are we getting the station status from? Oh, it's just right on there. I don't want to do that refactoring quite yet. But thanks for the suggestion, IntelliJ. We'll get there perhaps. So then this needs the Path API client, right? I'm not sure why I did this. Okay, now it's your problem. Do I just have these in the wrong order or something? I do. These errors are not in the area of code that I was at right now. A little annoying. Oh, right. It's the same chain from the other screen. Right, another change from the other screen we need to make here. Soon we'll get back to the interesting part. Oh, everything is compiling. Kind of unexpected. Okay, so then if we go back to so this now has a list of arrival view models. And now we can should we run the app to see if it yeah, let's run the app. Let's see how the emulator's feeling today. Yesterday the emulator was really annoying to us. But I guess we'll more quickly just delete the emulator and rebuild it today if we run into problems. Seem to be the best way to get around emulator problems. Well, quickest way. I wouldn't call that the best. It's it's maybe not the best way. Many definitions of the idea of best. Well, while we're waiting a few seconds for the emulator, highlight again our new 5-star review that we got yesterday. A++. I'm so happy about this. Peace of mind. I guess that's something that I've been thinking about. Like, what does the app offer? Um, yeah, I would say peace of mind is something I've been thinking about. Like, just knowing when the train's coming gives peace of mind. And then, yeah, we got the review sort of confirming that Starlet 91 also sees peace of mind as a benefit of our app. Okay, so we went on a little tangent and we still did not get anything from the emulator. So, as promised, we will quickly jump to creating new emulators. Tools, Device Manager. Delete. Okay. Yes, while that's having some, oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and build then. And let's click on a station. Oh, we're seeing some arrival times. Looks like we need just a little bit more space at the bottom here. Or I wonder if the height of the cells changed or something. That looks that looks really bad on my screen. Okay, I guess as we make it bigger, yeah, it's just the scaling of the pixels that's making it look terrible. Okay, so that is all good. Let's shift to F6, or rather just F6. Factor, add. Wonder if we should make like an arrivals UI folder for this kind of stuff, since this stuff in particular is reused. Um, but I guess we're not in a rush for that. Uh, we can go ahead and commit this. We are using arrival view model for Android. Cool. First task is checked off. Nice. So where we thought we were going to start today, we're back at making the API call to path trains, to the path API. So let's head to our client again. And instead of passing back a list of strings, perhaps this could be let's close the other tabs. Could be one of these things, I suppose. because the emulator's open. Okay. Yeah, so this can return an optional map of arrival view models. And I guess arrival view model is perhaps not the best name here. Um, but I already use arrival as something that comes back in our API. Getting spam email. Uh, yeah, so let's go ahead and make some network calls. How do we make a network call in Android? I guess I can go to my other API client and oh, it's the I have like a downloader class. Yeah, feed downloader. I make a request and I do some stuff. Okay, HTTP client. This is a public API. And the URL is here it is. Oh, interesting. So this wants to be asynchronous, right? So how's that going to work? Response. Um, yeah, we like do like a deliver failure. I did that already. And then this is the close paren. Yeah. And what's your problem? Oh, because oh, I take this download thing off. Now are we good? Yes. Okay. So I kind of want to call like make this async, right? Um and the way I do the main feed download is totally asynchronous. Um Here we're getting some stuff sort of in the same call. Which I guess it's all oh, it's already on a background thread, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm not not so worried about that. Um, yeah, so I don't necessarily want to on-queue something because how am I gonna return from here? I basically because I'm already gonna be on a background thread, I want to make this basically synchronous. Um, maybe. Um, let's see. Is there a new way to make async HTTP calls for Kotlin? What's the latest and greatest out there? Four years ago. That's a little oldish, and it's a separate library. This doesn't necessarily have. This is also a separate library. Because there's the new there's the new coroutines and there's the new Kotlin flow. I don't know if I can do Kotlin flow on Android 33 or 31 or whichever one I'm targeting at the moment. In the low 30s, I believe. Um, see, maybe if we look at the library I'm already using, maybe there's some new guides for it. Oh, this is supposed to be a singleton. Okay, well, I'll change that. Here's an example of oh, this is a Java method. Um, I don't want to have because I'm already going to be on a background thread. How am I gonna notify myself that this happened? I was hoping to kind of just return it here because the way I did it on iOS, you saw that this was the new async on iOS. Um, let's see, maybe there's a coroutine guide for this. Okay, HTTP client coroutine, yeah. Oh, there is synchronous block. Well, anyway, I am curious if there's a good way to do this. And I'm still using coroutines, right? Let me check my let's see, Command F O routine. Yeah, we're still using coroutines. Oh, so I guess it doesn't play nicely, they're saying. You should use a library like that hasn't been released in forever. Uh, not happy. Not happy. Adding another dependency, uh, but it seems to do kind of exactly what I want. And there might be issues with it too. Let's see. Um, Kotlin Flow. Uh, this has seemed, it's from my first look at Kotlin Flow, it looked like a combination of apples combine and their async await stuff. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'm allowed to use it in the version of Android I'm targeting. Um, where's like the setup part? Oh, that's all I need? I think that's what I have already, right? Let's see. Kotlin Flow Android. Interesting. Okay, so let's see if we can use this. Comment that out. Say string for now. Oh, there's two of them. Which one is it? Oh, what's this news API? Like, I want. Can we do this? Oh, this is inside of a while loop. Interesting. 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 Oh, it's this thing. It's just a suspending function that fetches news. Okay, but give me a concrete example. Show me, show me hitting a server. Let's see if someone has blogged about using the OK HTTP client with Kotlin Flow, because that would be really cool. Well, it doesn't have to be this, right? Let's just look for HTTP, I guess. Um, this is the documentation we were at before, and I didn't see anything about HTTP on here. Yeah, Command F does not find anything about HTTP. Let's see. This is about Paytor. I don't want that. I want the Android version. Is this going to be backend related? This, we have a full example. 2 years ago, and then nothing. Okay, let's see what this guy has to say. Here's an example for the location service. Might have been handy yesterday. Just trying to make an API call. Hmm. Well, let's see what we can do. Client dot new call with the request. Execute. Oh, we can just execute it. Okay. And then does this give us a response? It does. Then what's on the response? Can we get the there is a body? Message. Okay, and then what's on the body? There's a byte stream. Don't want the bytes. String. And then how do I parse JSON on Kotlin? Well, I guess for now we can put a breakpoint here and see what we get, right? Okay, that's an old breakpoint. And we did not hit, we didn't hit anything inside of our Path API client. Let's see, all arrivals interactor. We should have been hitting something. Oh, it's always returning null. And is that because I have skip through this? Oh, let's enable it, shall we? Oh, so now we got through here. Nice. And we have the JSON that we are expecting. Okay, have I parsed JSON before for Android? Looks like I have. So this is a JSON dictionary. Is there like a JSON parser I need to create or something? What is this array? Oh, I see. JSON object of string. What's the problem here? Not sure why that's highlighted, but I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. Um, what do I need to get inside of here? Let's actually do this in the terminal so it's a little bit easier to see. We'll send it through JQ. JSON array for upcoming trains. And I feel like this should be a separate method or something. Um, this will return, where's my return value? Oh, here it is. Yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah, sure. Thanks for the cleanup. Okay, so if we get the array of upcoming trains, then we get there's a bunch of objects there, right? So how do we go through all of the do I loop through jumping through a couple tabs here. How do I oh so I have to loop through it? Um Kind of gross. Like an iterator or something? Okay, what's this suggestion here? Oh, that's cute. A lot less gross looking. Yeah, so here we want to make we're going to parse the full path arrivals, or do we want to go straight to these arrival view models? Let's see how it goes. So I guess the first thing on here would be, I guess, the timestamp, right? I guess you would say object would be array at the index of I. Would be the JSON arrival, I guess, or arrival JSON. Oh, this is how we do it. You don't just index straight into the JSON array. Yeah, I should call this maybe like JSON array because it's not acting like a regular array. There's a little bit of nuances to it. So then how do I get a date? Get JSON string for um, projected arrival. And then can I parse this into a date? Uh, Aw, come on. That's not the right part that I'm looking for. Franz Cedar says, hello, how are you? Hey, how's it going? Good to see you again. I'm doing well. I'm in a great mood because we got a new 5-star review yesterday. Not only just 5 stars at the beginning, but the A++ at the end. Yeah, feeling really good about that. Continuing on with the Android work that we've been doing this week. Um, and right now I am trying to parse dates in Android. It's been a hot minute since I did this. Um, all the old methods don't work anymore. Close some tabs and let's search for Kotlin 8 ISO. No, not iOS, ISO. Friend Cedar List says, I helped 2 people today in Stack Overflow. I think I learned something. Nice. Right on. Wow, this is a lot. This looks also like a lot. Let's go with it. Ron Cedar List says, like ones is about pickers. I learn a lot about things when I am helping. Yeah, that's what they say. They say that's when you have truly understood something is when you can explain it to someone else. And sometimes the act of explaining it is what helps you understand it. So, yeah, good stuff. So what's the red situation here? Requires API O. Oh, is O the Android version? Okay, let's, or more simply, oh, oh. Okay, let's let's try that. Delete all this nonsense. It was date time of date string. Is this not a Android class? Which time zone are we getting? We are getting Z. Okay, so we do need whatever this is. Date type converter in Jaxby, since Jaxby into, hey, let's try it. So this does not exist either natively in Android. I don't need a whole separate library. I guess a lot of people are suggesting this other library. The way that is blessed by the Java 7 documentation. Uh, yeah, let's try yet another date conversion suggestion, I guess. Okay, so it looks like this somewhat compiled, but we do have a warning. Um, why does it want me to suppress? What is it? What's the actual complaint? To get local formatting, use get date instance or use the new simple date format locale. Yeah, I'm not worried about that because I'm hitting an API. Um, so I'm catering to an API. That's what matters. I'm not caring about localization. Oh, so I guess that's what the suppression is supposed to do. Um, okay, let's continue on, I guess. And I guess I need like a parse method to get the route here. So let's go ahead and define that. Oh, I do have it already, init from string. Oh, this is slightly different actually. This is my values in the database. These are my raw values for it. I need to yeah, I guess I can make another helper. Parse path route from string. One string, we can have an else, which will be null. Like if it doesn't match one of these, then it's null. And then we can have when we have here in work.wtc, this will be underway route path dot um oh oh, I had to make it its separate one. Oh, okay. Yeah, and these are the raw values from the API. Okay. This will be init from string. Um, do I say nyct route dot path and pass this in? Almost. What's the problem? Okay, that'll do. I'll take it. So from the arrival JSON, we can get the string of just route. Hidden says, can you create an app for me? Budget is typed, keep in mind. I will DM you with the requirements. I do need a response ASAP. I'm not sure if I have time for tight budgets right now. Um, but other than that, if there's a little bit of wiggle room in the budget, then I can probably help you. If you have a tight budget, you might want to find someone who can work with tight budgets a little better. I'm a little full right now for tight budget projects. Good luck with your project, though. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Let me see, where was I? Right, so we got the right. So this is probably has to do the if let situation as well. Let's wrap that with. Ooh, this is getting. That wasn't. That was not pretty. Uh, so we'll say val arrival equals the arrival view model. And then yeah, so then what's your wrap with flat? This also needs to be wrapped with if flat. No, it's just in the wrong. It's just in the wrong spot. Wonder if this can do multiple ones. I'm kind of curious how this is going to shake out. But we do have a error here. What's this error? Around with null check. This is getting a little convoluted. Oh, and we still have to do the split into the multiple sides to say where to show it on the screen. Let's see. I guess next is parsing the direction. I guess this will be somewhat similar here. Here we might want to do it explicitly. There's two directions that we have. We have Tony and Tonji are the two directions. I guess a when is the best approach here. Just copy paste these out. And what's the problem here? Does it need parens? Okay, that's all. I just needed parens. Okay. Yeah, so let's call parse direction here, and this is going to be, maybe we should do it outside, like we're doing with timestamp. Arrival JSON get string of direction. I guess I need a comma. And what else is on here? Route direction timestamp. Null. There's not train IDs for path, unfortunately. Yeah, look at this is getting ridiculous. So what's the best way to do this? I guess a couple null checks. Um, this is this is not pretty. So I guess if direction does not equal null and does not equal null, and I guess timestamp does not equal null. I'm going to convert it. Then just return null. Otherwise, now that we know that we're safe, let's see, what was it? It was it's route direction timestamp. And then we don't need these curly braces anymore. It simplified it to completely deleting it, but I agree. Make private, sure. Make private, sure. And this should be private as well, actually. I guess this is really a list of arrival view models. And then here we'll group and return them back. I think that's the play. Let's let's see. So let's close the other tabs, and then I think it's in the API client that we do some grouping. Yeah, group by. Perfect. And I guess we need a display side here. Maybe we'll do like when. If it's on the north, it goes to the right side. Um, South goes to the left side. What's your problem here? That else branch. Um, I mean, I guess we can add a west and an east branch. Oh, is supposed to be is. Without the parens. There we go. Can I return this? Does this return a map? It looks like it does. Hey, hey. So now that we've oh, we also did parse response in there. We parsed the response. We're making the call. Um, now we need to include them on screen, I guess. Uh, which is going to be I guess this is where we combine. So let's open up the all arrivals interactor where we're making these calls. We wanna kind of combine them here. Combined uh, yeah, something like that. And then here we'll do the combination. Which I guess will mean porting these. So can I say that this is comparable? Comparable. One type argument expected in interface comparable. Do I just say my own type here? Or do I say the thing that I want to compare, which is the date? That? Oh, implement members. Not gonna work? Or we're gonna have to do it this way. I think this way makes more sense, but I guess the compiler will tell us. So we want to make a map of exactly what we have up there. And then how do we do this? Required pair found a list. What? How does map of even work? Oh, it takes a bunch of pairs. Okay. So it's something like this. Almost, almost. Or equals empty list. Okay, there we go. Wait, is that it? Oh, okay. Okay, so let's do what we need to do. We have the one, we need to add it with potentially the other, or sort of the current this dot arrivals left. And do I need to maybe it's dot plus? Oh, I see. This went on the wrong side. There we go. So it's kind of an eyesore. Um, because now we want to sort it on those. Okay. I guess this is combined with. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because these are data classes, or Swift style structs that yeah, so they could be null, I guess. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, what's it gonna do if it's nil? I mean, it turns out that they're both kind of like just that one field. So wait, is this only nil because no, this can return nil. Okay. Um, we need to do like some if stuff, some if null checks. I guess I can first check that they're both not null. And copy and paste that. No. Yeah, command delete deletes the whole line, whereas an Xcode command delete just deletes from your cursor to the beginning of the line. Can I initialize this as a maybe station arrivals and then like set it here? It's like I can. Oh, does that mean that, um, yeah, this should return station arrivals. Cool, cool. And then coming back to here. The I want to I want to clean this up a little bit. Um, Not right at the moment. And then what is the complaint here? Oh, that's cool. It's cool. That's nice, Scotland. That is nice. Okay, let's try running it. Launch exceeded. Okay. Hey, we crashed. The crash I'm expecting? It is not. It's an unparsable date. Oh my goodness. That date is parsable, so let's see. YYY Oh, we don't need the dot SSS. Still believes it is unparsable. I'm on your side, date. I know you're parsable. What is the problem with date format though? Uh, thanks, IntelliJ. Typo in word ed d replaced with dads. Yeah, dates and Java have always been born in the side of me. Is there anywhere else I'm parsing dates? I must be parsing it somewhere from, yeah, my feed date formatter. I guess I can copy paste this. Uh, Let's try making our date formatter here. And then where is the parsing? Here we go. This will be date formatter dot parse date string. Try again with the date. Still not convinced that it is parsable. What if I say that the Z is kind of always there? Oh, and I guess the T is missing. Uh yeah, let's try that. Did not crash. No data available though, which is a little surprising. Um oh, because I'm returning null here. Oh my goodness. Hey, we are getting some times inside of the app. We have a task to work on getting those badges onto the screen. Also looks like the 17 is a little too far over. But yeah, we are getting some stuff. Amazing, amazing. Okay. Um, yeah, also we're only getting the times always at Harrison Station. Um, that was a nice big chunk of work, so let's commit that. Path API client call, parsing, and show times on screen. Yeah, I guess we did that too. We did the include. Um, we just need to show the badges, and we need to uh, get the right path station ID. And I think that's the next thing to do. So the way we did this on iOS, using the to get the path station, we did it in code. We didn't worry about the database since there's so few of them at the moment. So I'm going to do a little copy paste modify. And this file is getting a little crowded. Maybe we can sort that out in a moment. Station ID for an underway station ID. I guess this will be a string. Oops. So this will be a when on the underway station ID dot. We need to say the ID here, or can I do this? I guess the compiler is about to tell us. Uh, oh, interesting. I guess I guess we kind of do want a path station ID. Um, yeah. Yeah, let me go ahead and make that file. Um, what is it? It's option F1. I guess this will be a path station ID. And what did we do here? Path station arrivals, path arrival. Did I not make a path station ID over here? No, I must have because it's a this thing, underway path station. Where is this? Let's close other tabs. Here it is. Um, I guess we'll call it path station ID. This isn't really a full like idea of a station. It's just kind of the ID. So maybe I'll make that change on iOS. Um, and I think I can copy paste this. And convert these equal signs to parens. And do you want to be capitalized? Is that where you are upset about? Oh, it's upset about something else actually. Enum has no default constructor. There's got to be a way to like not have to repeat it like that. Modifying that text. Okay. And I suppose we kind of also want the underway station ID that it's associated with on here. Oh, I guess these don't all have them yet. Yeah, so let's hey, chill out. Chill out, Mr. Guy. Um yeah, but so maybe we can do like a companion object or yeah, companion object, and we'll say given an underway station ID, get the path station ID. And this will be that when that we kind of just started over here. So let's delete this business. A whole bunch of extra stuff going on. And then for Kotlin, we don't say case. And then you don't say default, say else. We don't say nil, we say null. Command Option L. And then what's the error here? Incompatible types int. Okay, so we do need to say .id, ID. And then we say arrow instead of colon. Oh, that's interesting. I'm so used to Swift where we have a dot for things. Oh, but you need to be nillable. Then we lift out the return. Nice. Okay, so pack in the path API client, instead of always going to Harrison, we'll get the ID. And if it's nil, we will return null. Right? Something like this. Yeah. We're going to say in all it's Harrison, we will say station ID dot raw value. Okay, okay. So at West 4th Street, yeah, we don't see any path trains. At World Trade Center, we see trains only to New Jersey, not to New York. Again, another difference with the path API not being as powerful as the MTA API. It only shows departures, not arrivals. And let's check on Herald Square. I'm guessing these two are path trains. We just don't have the badges set up yet. Then if I refresh, wait, wait a minute and see if these. Oh, we got a little auto refresh action. And then if we disable the path, oh, not at Penn Station, at Herald Squares, they disappear. Amazing. Whoa, minus. Did we get an integer overflow or something? What's your 74? What was that? And it's not coming back. Wow. Was that one of the joys of Android, or is there an error that I'm making somewhere? Might be just a joy because I can't get it again. Either way, that's irrelevant to the work we just did, which was making the API call to get the path arrivals. That's kind of just been the whole theme of the day, but it was just this commit. This commit was get arrivals by the exact path station ID, not just hard-coded to Harrison. Let's just say use correct path station ID. Cool. Turn path back on. So I guess the last little bit here, until we get feedback, until we get design feedback, is showing badges for the path. We did this on iOS by looking at the path website. Command T. Path. Yeah, these little red, yellow, blue, green. Oh, it's past 4 o'clock. We're a little bit over time, so perhaps we'll come back to this on Monday. Today we got a lot of stuff done. Start off by celebrating our latest 5-star review on for the iOS version of the app. Feeling overall peace of mind. Very kind words from Starlet91. Thank you so much yet again. Today we refactored our arrival model. We made an arrival view model, which can show both MTA arrivals and path arrivals, all down to all in the same model. We made the call to the path API. We parsed the response. We parsed the date, which was always fun in Java. For showing them on the screen. All that's left is to show the badges and get some design usability feedback. How come there's no button to show all arrivals? I guess that's missing too. Every time I click on the title, nothing happens. I guess that'll be for next time. Thank you so much for watching me and sharing some creative coding. It's been fun working with Android. Thank you for the likes, the reviews, the comments, the subscriptions. Helps keep me going, helps keep me alive, paying rent and eating food and all that good stuff. My website is fullqdeveloper.com. There's the QR code below there. My YouTube channel is, and all these are linked from my website. The YouTube channel has past episodes if you ever miss one. Discord to stay in touch. Twitter for stream updates, and Ko-Fi to support directly. I hope you all have a great weekend. Peace out.